What's up, everybody? It's your cybersecurity quarterback, Ron Wilkie. Let's go. Are you all ready to talk about AI security? All day today, I'm doing a series on AI security, doing it securely, implementation, compliance areas, risk management, and privacy. So these four things that you see on the screen right now, they're all going to be separate videos, but I just love this stuff. I'm deep into AI right now, and I just think it's the way to go. I just really believe in it. I really like it. I'm benefiting from it, but I do see areas where it can cause a lot of problems as it relates to security, confidentiality, integrity, and availability of it. There are some issues, and so I am suggesting that you take a long, hard look before you actually use it. If you haven't started using it yet in your organization, and I'm sure people have, that you come up with policies, processes, standards, guidelines for how to use it, because your company's privacy and your client's privacy is at stake, and your company's ability to move forward is at stake. All right, so those are some of the things we want to talk about. Let's move it forward a little bit. So, what are data security and privacy controls? Basically, these are the controls in place, the security mechanisms you have in place, whether it's technical, administrative, or logical, that you have in place to keep the data secure that you are putting into AI. So, what can you do in order to keep some of these things private? So, you want to limit what you put into it, limit your exposure, right? You don't want to put in sensitive data, names, addresses, incomes, anything sensitive that you wouldn't want posted in New York Times Square on one of those big billboards. You don't want it up there, then you don't want to put it in AI, okay, or in whatever AI software you're using. You also want to make sure that the data is encrypted. So what I'm going to give you are the guidelines for you to take back to your company in order to start this process of having a mature conversation around data security. All right. You want to limit the data exposure. So I have information here. You can see it on the screen right there. Never input confidentiality or confidential data. Right. PII data, personal identifiable information. So all of your healthcare clinics, when you have client information, that does not want to go into your AI tool. If you have a financial or investment type of company, you do not want to put that information in AI. Okay, those are explicitly guaranteed to get you in trouble if that data is leaked. All right, so you want to make sure the data you put in there is nameless, spaceless, addressless, credit cardless. You want to make sure that the sensitive data that you have are not put into your AI queries or information. All right. You also want to put together some type of data loss prevention program. So this will allow you to not put in that type of data into fields, okay, into input fields. So you want some type of DLP policy, you want some type of DLP technological solution that prevents AI from accessing or storing sensitive files, or you want to make sure that the people with the right role can even use it. So that's what that RBAC stands for. Let me change my screen up a little bit so you can see the presentation a little bit bigger. Because I spent a lot of time on this. All right. And I mentioned earlier, you do want your AI system, how you communicate with it, to be end-to-end encrypted. So if you have a man in the middle attack or vulnerability or intrusion, that they are not stealing the data as you put it into the AI system. As you connect to the AI system, and I'm using that term broadly, it sounds like something that most people could understand. As you connect to it, you want that data to be secure. All right? That's what all of that means. Are there any questions? Let me go to my chat. See if there are any questions on anything. All right, I don't see anything. And I apologize for my audio. I'm not using my mic. I thought I had my mic hooked up. So I'm using the system mic. But in the next video, I will have my mic hooked up. All right, let's go to the next slide. So I talked about compliance, and I'm going to do a video on all of these different areas separately. But this is the introduction to it. And it's going down today. I'm doing all of these videos today for you. So you don't have to wait.